Hello, our Adventure Care at Home participants. We are back today with more Space Explorer crafts, and what we're working on now is our shooting stars. So this is working with a new art item that you'll have in these packages. They're oil pastels. You're all going to have a few different brightly colored oil pastels to share. You're also going to have a large piece of black construction paper and a couple different size foil stars, as well as some little sparkly star stickers, which you'll use at the ends. I'm going to place them up here. So oil pastels are really fun to work with, and one of the things I really like about them is that they give a totally different effect than markers or colored pencils. And this is something I remember doing specifically for Halloween when I was a kid. We used to do with the chalk pastels or the oil pastels, and we would do all these cool outlines. So that's what we're gonna do now, except we're gonna make shooting stars. So you're gonna wanna take any of the stars. I think I'm gonna use the large star, but you could certainly use whichever one you'd like. And I'm going to do that right there. And all you have to do is hold it down so that you can work on the surface. If that is difficult to do, I know it can be, you could also put a small piece of tape on the opposite side, just a small piece, and put it down so that it doesn't move around on you. And at least that should help. And then I'm going to start with my oil pastels. So really all you want to do is kind of use this as a stencil for your shape. So these are nice and flat on the top. You're just going to put it straight down and follow along the edges of your stencil. I'm going to switch colors just for fun. Don't worry about getting it on your stencil. I like to get my colors mixed a little. It's fun for me. Let's go back here. Again, you know, you want to start on your stencil and then push it off of your stencil. So you get a nice clean line. Wait till you see what it looks like when we lift it up. And again, I'm just going to go back and add some color to here. I'm going to add some yellow into my red. All right, ready? So when we lift it up, you get like a really great stencil shape. You can just shake off the excess. So now, if I want to, I can go back with my finger and I can just go over it to kind of push some of these colors together, but that's up to you. You don't have to do that. You can if you'd like. See, now this red starts turning into an orange, and so it can mute them. But your artwork is your artwork, so it's up to you. You'll get a little dirty fingers, but nothing that you can't clean off. And what do we need for a shooting star? We need lines. So we're gonna go off this way. And let's see. I know I'm being very, I like to have a plan. Right, we want it to look like it's shooting across the sky. And again, you can go back in here and you could just, where these lines meet in here, you dull them a little bit so that they get brighter as they go. I don't know if you could see that effect or not. And I kind of like them to go like right off the page because we want it to look like it's still going. Right off the page. And then I'm gonna take my small star. Now this is up to you. If you're happy with this, you could totally keep it that way. I'm gonna take my small star and I'm gonna make a smaller one inside of my large star. I'm gonna incorporate some of that blue that I added. Now, if you start running into the paper, you could take the paper off or you could change sides. That's totally up to you. A lot of times people just take the paper off in the beginning because go through this pretty quickly. Again, if you need to, you could tape this down. And I'm gonna add a little bit of yellow to this, just in some spots. And when we take it away, there you go. Again, I can go back with my hand, my finger, and mute some of these lines. And like I said, it's completely up to you how you do your artwork. And you want the tails to look like they're flying behind as your star shoots across the sky. Right to the edges of your paper. So, you see I have chalk pastel all over my hands. That's okay. I'm gonna see, I don't know how well you could see the entire image. I will lift up a bit so you could take the whole thing in. There you go. And now I'm going to add a couple of my shiny little stickers just for fun. You certainly don't have to. If you're happy, if you're satisfied with the artwork you did, you could leave it as is. I like anything sparkly, so I am going to add my stickers. And I think I'm just going to add them actually right into the inside of my shooting star. Again, you do whatever you'd like. So this is my shooting star. I'm using oil pastels. I hope you had a good time.